Hi, everyone. Good evening. Amy, 100 plus, abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Just going to wait for some people to jump on. Just give me a few minutes so we can, so I don't have to keep repeating and repeating. Thanks for the clear. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. Hi, Robin. Thank you, Sue. We're so happy. She's doing great, Peanut. Good evening, Mary. So I'm doing this video because obviously I posted a post just a little bit ago of a little dog named Monkey. And I put in the description exactly what is needed and why. And of course, I'm getting all these random comments and people just don't get it. They don't get it. And I'm going to do this live video, hopefully to better explain why we're doing this courtesy post and to help people understand maybe a little bit better. Somebody said, just stick the dog in a pen at the house. It doesn't work like that. You have no idea the problem, how severe, the severity of the problem that we're having. And I can only speak from South Florida because that's where we live and that's what we're dealing with, but it's everywhere, everywhere. So I'm going to start off by telling you, and maybe, just maybe, I should begin and start to video and tape all the phone calls that come into me on a daily basis from literally the second that I open my eyes until midnight or more if I don't shut my volume down, of how many people need to, one, surrender their dogs. Whether a dog is a puppy, a senior, they are surrendering their dogs. Or the shelters are bursting completely full to capacity, killing every day, turning owner surrenders away, telling them, no, we are not accepting dogs. Or if we do take your dog, we're going to euthanize it immediately. Number 3, if you find a dog and you bring it to the shelter tells you, put the dog back on the street where you found it. I've been on the phone with people that have found dogs. I've been on the phone with people that pull up to the shelter and are speaking to a worker. And they're telling them, put the dog back on the street. And the screaming that's going back and forth, it is gut-wrenching. So we are dealing with a severe throwaway. I don't know what is happening. It is the worst it's ever been in my lifetime. It's everywhere. Everywhere. The shelters are giving a piece of paper with all the rescues that are partnered with them, with their contact number, and they're telling the people to call the rescue. So of course they leave thinking they're going to find a rescue, and guess what? All the rescues across the board are full to capacity. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So when they call me and I tell them that I'm full, they're saying that they've called all the people on the list and either A, they don't answer, no response, or they're full to capacity. So I'm asking you as a rescue, what would you do? So I'm sitting here, and after I received this call, heartbreaking, it has been weighing on me for hours about this little dog named Monkey. And actually, he's 12 years old. He's not 10, he's 12. He is about 20 pounds. He is neutered. He is vaccinated. He is dog friendly. He is children friendly. And when I asked her how long she had her dog, she said 12 years. Why are you getting rid of your dog? I can no longer keep my dog. I don't have the time. My landlord won't let me have him. I didn't go in and start with, well, how long have you been living at this place? Why all of a sudden? It doesn't matter. She doesn't want her dog, or she can't keep her dog. End of story. So if I start asking a lot of questions like that, they either hang up on me and I can't help the dog. So I try to keep myself together. And listen, guys, we are at capacity. You may not understand, we are at capacity. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go into all the details because you know us. If we had room, I'd be taking them. Our dogs that we currently have, they're not moving. We have 2 puppies that we've had for 6-7 months since they were 8 weeks of age. No offers to give them a home, Conroy and Cody. Beautiful puppies, vetted, healthy puppies. No interest. 2 Chihuahuas, no interest. Blackie, Snowflake, Poppy, little adorable, sweet, little fluffy, stuffy, adorable little Muppets. Nothing. Crickets. Nothing. So we're getting no adoptions. We have no fosters. Absolutely nobody stepping up to foster. Donations are down. We just took in Tank, who needs a double ear canal removal of between 6,000 and 8,000, not 68,000 like people were saying, 6,000 to 8,000. We have Sam and Susie. We have Blake. We still have Albert, who's in foster, who is our dog. We have dogs everywhere. We have dogs. We need the help of the community. So I'm doing, if I sound frustrated, I am. If I'm sad, I am. I'm tired. My team is tired. My team doesn't even want to look on social media anymore. They can't take the heartache anymore. Can't take the heartache anymore. We need fosters. We need homes. We need adopters. Desperately. Desperately. Leave out the donation part at this point. Homes, fosters. Why won't you let the dogs go out of state? Guys, I can't do a home check. And if it doesn't work out, what's going to happen to this dog? I have to be able to see and know where the dog is going. I've tried to explain this over and over and over again. Over and again. Oh God, Joyce has been a part of our rescue for years. She has a tough dog. I don't know if a senior dog is going to put up with it. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a fit. I just don't know. And she works all day. It's not a, I just don't think it's going to be a fit. I love you, Joyce, so much. And I know you want to help. I know you reach out to us all the time about dogs. I get it. We're all exhausted. But what I'm looking for somebody. And when I say no out of state, guys, I have to find a home. She has to get rid of her dog by tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, let's be exact. Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning. She's leaving to go to Orlando tomorrow and has to have the dog out. If we say no, or if I can't find a place, off to the shelter, she's taking the dog. I don't know what else to say. So all I can say to you is the reason I'm doing this video is because obviously my post of the still photos, of the one video clip that I did of Monkey with the verbiage, it caused a lot of confusion apparently because people don't read or people don't want to understand. They don't want to hear what the truth is, what the reality is. So it's always so easy to say, well, why can't you take the dog? I don't understand. You have a garage. You have a pen. Do you have a pen? Do you have a room in your house? We are at capacity. Please don't challenge us when we are already, please, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I don't mean to come off and sound angry or aggressive. But guys, this is our life 24/7. We are drained. The sadness, the frustration of not being able to help when you want to help and you can't because you're at capacity. You have no idea how difficult it is. I don't think you get it. Maybe some of you do, but the majority, I don't know if you truly understand unless you are walking in our shoes and if you are living our life day in and day out. I try so desperately to bring you along for our journey, to see everything that we go through, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, everything, so you get a better understanding of what we deal with. All of the dogs that are still for adoption, Bob, are on our site and on our Facebook page that we keep posting over and over again. Like I stated, I'll recap one more time. Okay, I have Tank. He's going in for a $6,000 to $8,000 surgery to have 2 double ear canal removals, owner surrender. Frenchie. And he's going to need a home. Okay, we have the 3 littles. We have Blackie, Snowflake, and Poppy that were owner surrender because they were supposedly losing their home. We have Blake. We have Sam and Sue. We have the 2 Chihuahuas, Yin and Yang. We have the 2 puppies that are 6 going on 7 months, 35 pounds. They were 8 weeks little babies when we rescued them. Born outside, living on a slab of cement. Got them completely vetted, Conroy and Cody. Beautiful, beautiful puppies, delicious, amazing puppies. They need a yard, they want to run, they want to play, they love each other. At this point, everyone's like, I hope you keep them together. Well, of course we want to keep them together, but it's not happening. No one's stepping up for one, not to mention a pair. So at this point, if they're 6, 7 months, it's going to kill us to separate them. Yin and Yang, they're about 1.5 years. We've had them since they were 6 months. We can't just keep holding them. If they're going to be adopted separately, of course it's going to kill us. We're trying to find amazing homes for these dogs, and nobody is stepping up. You know we always want to keep a bonded pair together. Always. Do you think it's not going to kill us to separate Blackie, Poppy, and Snowflake? It's so difficult when you're living with these dogs and you see them cuddling on a bed and snuggling. It's horrible, horrible. But we have to rehome these dogs. And if nobody's stepping up, then we're going to have to separate the dogs. We're going to have to. We don't have an option. So I'm going to explain again the reason I'm doing this video. There is a dog named Monkey. He is 12. He's about 18 to 20 pounds. He is neutered. He is vaccinated. He is dog friendly. He is children friendly. When I asked about cats, she didn't know because he's never been around cats. She said he's potty trained. She works a full day. So I don't know what the situation is at home. I don't know. But I'm going to show you the videos. I'm going to flip this around so you can see while I'm doing this video. You'll understand exactly the dog that I'm referring to. Monkey is his name. So here we go. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is going to be the first video. Hold on. Okay, that's the first video. Hold on, let me clean my lens. It's a little cloudy. Here's the second video. He's going in a little crate. I asked her if she crated him and she said no. She said that she leaves the door open and he likes to go in the crate on his blankets, but the door is kept open. He looks like he has a little bit of a skin irritation on the back part of his back, but he was just to the vet. So that's the second. Here's the third. They're very short little clips, but that's all I got. Which I don't like this, opening a door and letting a dog out front without a leash, but he's 12 years old here. Okay, so that's the best I can do, guys, as far as the videos. That's what I was sent. So, again, the dog is in Cooper City, which is kind of Broward area. Cannot keep the dog. 18 to 20 pounds, 12 years of age. We need to find him a place to go before tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, the latest. 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. So we have now, which is 8 o'clock. Someone is interested in him. Stacy, wonderful. So again, if anybody, and if anybody is interested, what I'm asking you is to please call me. I'm not going to do emails and go back and forth. I'm not, what, am I picking him up? No, I'm going to put the owner in contact. Once I screen the person, I'm going to make arrangements with the owner of the dog and the person interested. I will do a FaceTime home check before I approve, because obviously there's no time for me to be running and going and walking through. So I'm going to have to do anybody that's interested in Monkey to offer to help, which would be amazing. What I will do is I will take your phone call. You can call me when this video is shut down. The phone number, you ready? And I'll put the verbiage and all the information once I shut down. 877-506-8100. 877-506-8100. If you are local, if you can help and be committed, I mean, I will be here to help if you need to take him initially to a vet, you know, have him looked over. But like I said, he is neutered. He's freshly vaccinated. She sent me a picture. He's vaccinated. He's heartworm negative. She said he sees perfectly. He walks perfectly. He has a rash. He may need to see a doctor for maybe a little whatever, a skin allergy or something like that. It's nothing terrible. I'd be more than happy to pay for that first visit. But this is a plea to help a dog in need. Again, a senior that is being given away by his owner after being with the owner for 12 years. I want you to think and listen to what I'm saying. 12 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. So you have to give the dog, you have to understand too, you have to give the dog time to decompress. And, you know, he might not be all lovey-dovey to you at first. I don't know the dog. I haven't met the dog. She said he's very sweet. He only barks when someone comes to the door, she said. I asked about car rides. She said he's anxious. You know, he's just anxious in the car. Obviously, he's not used to being in the car. So if somebody is interested in taking a dog on traveling, I don't know if that's going to be good for you. What he really needs is a loving home where he can live out the rest of his days. Like I said, he's 12. He could live to be 16, 18. I don't know. I don't know how long we're going to live. We're all here. Every day's a gift. So he's 12. And he is a Maltese Yorkie mix. So whatever that is, whatever that mix is. I can't stand it either. I can't stand it either. I don't think it would be good for somebody who's gone 8 to 10 hours a day. Definitely not. You know, I mean, if you work, you work. But if you can come home and at least let him out and give him a break, you know, that would be ideal for him. If you're retired, even better, you know. I know, Sophie. Sophie, you're preaching to the choir. Carol and I have our dogs that are 10 and 11. And the thought, like, they're my life. They're our life. They are our life. Literally, our life. I don't even want to go there. I'm not here to judge. I am not here to bash. And that's why I'm very clear with my verbiage. I normally say, if you don't have anything nice to say, and if it's going to be negative, refrain. Keep it. We're not here to debate. We're not here to understand, because there's no understanding why somebody's giving away their dog. Okay, we're not here to judge anybody. And that's the first thing I'm going to tell people. Not here to judge. I will always try, when a person calls to surrender or anything like that, I will always try to figure out if there's a way I can help them keep their dog. But you get a feel. And that's right, Rose, our dogs are our children as well. But when somebody's done and they don't want the responsibility, they don't care, you can't change their mind. You understand? If they call you crying and they want help and they'll do anything in their power and they're just come upon hard times, that's a different story. But, and that's the difference. Like when people say, well, is there anything you can do to help? Believe me, guys, if there was anything that we could do to help them, we would be doing it. Trust me, we would be doing it. So this video is a plea. It's our plea. So if somebody can help, okay, if somebody can help, I will be doing a FaceTime video as a FaceTime walkthrough. I want to see the home. I don't care about rich and fancy. I want to make sure it's clean and safe and loving. That's what I care about. I want to go over protocol, make sure you don't walk your dogs off leash, make sure you don't just open a front door where the dog can run out. I need to see these things. I can't, even though it's not a 100 plus rescue, if I am rehoming or finding a home for any dog and I put my hands on it, I'm going to make sure that it's the best, it's safe, it's loving, and it's a good place. Okay, that's what I'm concerned about, because I could not live with myself if I put any animal in a situation that was not good for them and could put them in harm's way. So I'm sorry. Just be prepared that if you are interested, and in advance, if you are, thank you. Phyllis, we're trying to get our dogs from house 2 up here. That's what we're trying to do. And we keep stalling because of all these dogs that need us. And like I said, Blackie and Poppy and Snowflake and Tank are here. And right now there's zero interest in them. There's zero interest in the dogs that we currently have. Thank God, since February and thousands of dollars later, today was Peanuts Day. And we are very grateful for that she found the most amazing home. Okay, but we went through three adopters prior. So it's really, and I'm literally choking on my words. It's really tough right now, finding adopters. You know, we get previous adopters from our rescue that have adopted from us in the past that want to adopt again. We're like, oh, hallelujah. Thank you, God. Because we know our dogs are going to have the best home. But, you know, when we have to start from scratch, and we meet a lot of wonderful people. And it's just not, you know, they come to meet a dog and they're just not feeling it. And you have to feel it. You have to feel a connection. It's a lifelong commitment. We would never try to talk anybody into adopting a dog that they're not in love with. That's not how it works. It's not fair to the person that's coming here to meet the dog, to pressure, you know. But I will be honest, if a person comes here and they're here to meet a dog and I'm asking questions, if it's not a fit, I'm going to tell them straight out. I'm not being disrespectful or rude. It's about the connection and about the fit, you know. So with all that being said, we're not here to make things difficult. You may think so. At times, some people that want to adopt and we don't let them have a dog, then they get very angry. But unfortunately, we know what we're doing. So, yeah, Florida's running. I don't know. Florida's just, the adoptions are down. Every rescue's complaining of the same. And the shelters are just bursting. I think Shelly told me today, I believe that Palm Beach Kill Shelter took in 86 or 87 dogs in the past. I want to say, oh God, it's either 7 days or 15 days, but regardless, that's a lot of dogs.
There's 490 dogs in MiamiDade.
There are 490 dogs in the Miami-Dade shelter currently. And Broward is not accepting at all. They're telling them no. Anybody that brings in a dog, no. Not taking the dogs. No. I just got a call this afternoon. Somebody that owns a welding business, 4 dogs were dumped at their business outside. And they're about, I don't know, 30 pounds each, 20 to 30 pounds each. They're young. They're under a year. But 4 dogs were dumped on their property. And they've called everywhere and nobody has room. 170 cats and kittens are in Miami-Dade. 170. We can preach it all day long. It should be across the board. Mandatory, no option, spay and neuter. Mandatory. And while all the officials are dealing with killing at the shelters, turning people away, trying to rehome the 450 dogs, all the workers should be out knocking on doors and starting with mandatory spay and neuter, passing the law and and enforcing the law and making sure that everybody is spayed and neutered, and offer through the shelter. If they say they can't afford it, we did this when I first started this rescue. We were working with MiamiDade, the old shelter manager. We set up a massive, what was it called? Like a big caravan, Winnebago, with vets, technicians, all surgical. We would actually set up sites down in rural Miami, and people would come with their pets. They'd get a voucher, and they would pay nothing, and they would get their dog or cat spayed or neutered for free. And I thought we were actually onto something, but that was very short-lived. Very short-lived. But again, mandatory spay and neuter has never been in place. That is where we need to start, because the amount of animals that are being killed every single day, and it kills me. I mean, if we actually did our study and found out the number across the country, I think you hear things, and that's hard enough. When you see things, it's a whole different story with your eyes and with your heart. I don't know if sometimes that would make a difference. I remember saying when people were bringing their dogs to a shelter, it doesn't matter anymore because they're leaving them on the streets now. And I'm not telling people not to try if they can't keep their animal. Please don't put your animal on the street. I beg of you, please don't put your animal on the street. You can't put an animal on the street. You can't. I mean, abandonment, that's abandonment. It's against the law, actually. There are fines for that. But again, nobody's enforcing the law. And the people the shelters are telling people that find dogs to put them back on the street. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't even understand it. I don't recognize this world. I just don't. So back to monkey, guys. I can't do this anymore. I'm getting sick to my stomach. Yeah, Sophie, that's most shelters do. They spay or neuter before the dog leaves, but I'm talking about people that own animals. People that own animals that are not spaying and neutering, and they just keep reproducing. You see how many dogs are coming into the shelter that are full-term pregnant. You see how many dogs that are on the street that are pregnant and giving birth to puppies. So now we've got dogs being born on the street. I can't even tell you how many dogs in Miami that I know of that just keep reproducing. You have no clue. So I'm begging everybody. There's 326 people watching this video, and I'm just asking everybody to please consider fostering or adopting this dog. I don't know. He does look lonely. I believe he's lonely, and he needs a person. He needs a person to love him for the rest of his days. So if anybody can offer Monkey that loving lap and home, please reach out to me. Again, 877-506-8100, and I'll be right here waiting for the phone calls. I'll put all the information on this video so you'll have it. And if you have any questions, please only call me if you can help. Please. I'm drained. Just call me only if you can. Yes, Jen, I just was showing the video. Hold on a second. I should have done it on my computer because these videos are, oh, I know what I can do. Hold on a second. Hold on. Go to the page. Duh. Hold on. All right. So I'm basically, oh, hold on a second. Ugh. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. He's a Maltese Yorkie, non-shedding. Again, 12 years of age, sorry. 12 20 pounds, neutered, vaccinated, dog friendly, children friendly. He needs a home. He can see perfectly fine, she said. I asked if he has any cataracts. She said no. He has a little rash over by the back of him. He could have just need, I don't know, he could just need an antibiotic. He's adorable. 12 years of age, 20 pounds, vaccinated, neutered, dog friendly. No, she took a video outside. She did send me a couple of other videos that I had shared. And he's adorable. The other videos were in the house. Of course, he went into his crate with the door open with his blankets. The other one was when she came home from work. She opened the front door. She's not fenced in the front. He ran out and did his, I don't know, he just did a circle and came back in. So I don't know if he peed, but I asked her to send me some videos. This is Monkey. So again, you can see he has, if you can see he has the Yorkie coloring. She said Maltese mix, so I don't, what can I tell you? But please, guys, don't challenge us and question what we're doing. You can always ask questions. We're always here to answer, but please understand. Will you allow someone from out of state to adopt? Like I said, thank you, Kim, for your question. Like I said, she has to find a home for him by tomorrow morning. So I don't know how that's going to work. It would have to, I have to do a FaceTime video as well. And he's not great he's anxious in the car. So a long drive, that's going to be pretty stressful on him, if you're out of state. And then again, I can't, on a plane, he'll be freaking out. So, no, he's not with me. It's a courtesy post. I received the call and I'm doing this. Spent an hour on the phone with her and I actually have to call her back. She's expecting me and I'm going to explain to her what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stop this dog from ending up in the kill shelter. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm doing what I can. And sometimes it feels like it's not enough. I just don't know, Rita, how he would do on a plane is what I'm saying. He's anxious in a car, especially, imagine with a new person that he doesn't know. Can you only imagine? Makes me nervous. It just makes me nervous with traveling that length of distance with a new dog. That's all. I just can't believe that there's just not somebody here that can offer him a place. That's all. She understands, Beth. She understands all well. I told her. She understands. She said she doesn't have any other option. She said she posted. She's reached out. No rescues will take. It has room. So I'm doing what I can. Everything I can.
This is not unique. This happens all day long.
I know. That's what I'm trying. Carol says this is not unique. This happens all day and night. This is 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. And like I said, I think I'm going to start doing like a log and taping the phone calls that come in. That's what I think I'm going to announce to somebody that calls me to surrender or any situation with a dog in need. I'm going to tell them that I am videoing this phone call and I'm going to start keeping a journal so I can share it with you because I think you people need to see and hear what we go through every day. I don't think that most people understand the severity and how dire and what a situation that we are currently in. The world today is just not one that we recognize, and I say it over and over and again. I know I sound like a broken record. Yeah, they're just dumping dogs everywhere. So we can talk about the problem, which, is not going to help Monkey. I'm just trying to help people better understand. So what I'm trying to do is help this dog Monkey, which is what I want to stay focused on. Like I said, he's little, he's hypoallergenic, he's 12, he's sweet, he's dog friendly, he's children friendly, he's neutered, and he's vaccinated. She said he's house trained if you take him out. I don't know what else to tell you. That's what I've got. So if anybody can offer Monkey a home, and you're local, we have to do this by tomorrow morning sometime. It's getting later. It's 8:23. The number again is 877-506-8100. If you can offer any help and assistance, please reach out to me. I'm going to have my phone on What about cats? What about cats, Rita? What about cats? We're talking about a dog right now in need. Cats.
I want to know if they're dumping cats too.
Oh yeah, cats are being dumped all day long. Absolutely. 100%. Cats are being dumped all day long. And most of them are cats that have been in a home their whole life and then they're being tossed outside. Disgusting. Yes, he gets along with other dogs very well. Oh, is he good with cats? She said she doesn't know because he's never been around cats. He's good with dogs. I don't know. I can only tell you that I just don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. I really don't know. So, anyway, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. So, again, if you can help in any way, shape, or form, if you can help Monkey, please reach out, 877-506-8100, and I'll be here with the phone on. Thank you for listening. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.